It's fun time.
Daily Grind Radio, the Terrance Show. We live with full effect. We in the building, man. Oh, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. I want to introduce somebody really fast. Somebody is just, scoping out the situation to see if she relaxed a little bit. Ashley, what's good, Ashley? How are you? Come up to the mic. You come in here to see this. This will be a good fit for you.
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
I'm wonderful.
Wonderful?
I'm always wonderful.
You always wonderful? Okay, I just want to make sure. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're going to have a good time. We got some people that's going to come in, Smokes a Village or whatever like that. You're here. Okay, let me ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
All right. What made you want to get into this?
What made you want to get into this? Let me be honest. So in college, my best friend, she actually took up communication. All during the the comm wing. I thought that was the coolest thing in America. But I was already by the time she really took me around, I was like a junior. And I was like, it's too late to start everything over. So I was just like, let me just stick to business. Yeah. But this is cool.
Right.
So
now you're here. Now you get a shot.
Yeah.
You get a shot. Yeah. Brandon, what up, Brandon?
What's up?
What's good? So you out in Atlanta, right?
Yes, sir.
So you watched the game yesterday.
I sure did.
So what happened when you watched the game, man? So how was people feeling down there, them watching the game, and then Atlanta losing or whatever like that? Did anything happen to you?
I got some death threats. But I'm all right. My body's still here. I'm good. They hurt. They really hurt. Georgia lost the national championship game to Alabama, as you know. It's crazy, man. And everybody they down here, they whole theme was rise up. Rise. That's all you see down here. Is rise up. Say what you say. They hurt. They really hurt on the radio. People calling down here on ATL radio. They said they sick. They the Hawks stink. That's right, I said it. The Hawks stink. They stink. They're bad. It's real quick. I told one boy, I said, hey, did you see the game yesterday? He said, yeah. I said, I'm from Philly, so I'm happy. He said, oh, you from Philly? That's your hometown? You better be safe down here. You in Georgia, damn. You don't talk about the South. Wait, if you gonna keep threatening my life over the game? This is my life here. You better watch your body. Watch my body.
But that's just like saying how they do up here, though. If you talk about the Eagles.
They some Bama's down here, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh.
It's different up there. We say, how old are you? They say, how old is you? I'm trying to tell you, man. They tell me y'all talk fast. I tell them, no, y'all listen slow. It's bad. It's bad, man.
So when you coming back, man?
I'll be up there the first week in February. I'm gonna check out my man, Homeless Douche. He got a show down here. I'm gonna check him out next week. Family to the Terrance Henry Show. Yeah. But I'm gonna go back out here and piss off some of these Georgia people and laugh at them, man. It's me, Brandon Harper, your Terrance Henry Show correspondent in ATL, Georgia.
When you get up there, tell Douche I said what up, man.
I got you. Ashley, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I can't be there to greet you in person, but you're in good company. So.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna hit you up after the show, Brand.
All right, see y'all later. All right, see talk to y'all.
All right, cool. All right. Yeah. So a lot of people are feeling real salty about the loss. A lot of Falcon fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what? This is our turn, but this is Philly. We don't know yet, but I did bet somebody $100 that the Eagles was going to the Super Bowl, so I'm standing by that.
Well,
don't do it. Shane, don't do it. I'm doing good right now. We won. I got one more game. I don't even know who's even up in the Minnesota and Saints game, but I will find out. We will find out. So listen, disturbing situation happened over the weekend. apparently Trump has said some disturbing things. He said that he doesn't want what did he say? Shit. What did he say? African? What did he say?
He said he doesn't want immigrants from Africa or Haiti because he considers those to be shithole countries.
Shithole countries, and the only people that he would allow in is Norway.
He says he would prefer immigrants from places like Norway. Yeah.
Wow. See,
the main difference between those countries is that, the people are majorly white in Norway.
This is why I'm not doing work on Monday. When I go, I'm not doing shit. Okay, nobody better not ask me anything. All right, I don't want to do nothing, man, because it's like people are getting away with too much shit. Here's the president of the United States saying this shit, and like this is okay. This is why certain white people feel comfortable enough to say things to us because they're feeling like it's okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's scary, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was riding down the street the other day. Dude was like taking his time in front of me. I swerved in front of him like, yo, why you driving so? He's like, well, fuck you. What are you gonna do? And I'm like, you know what? These people are brave now.
Right.
They're not scared. What is it? What's going on? It's like I feel like I can do anything I want to do. If he can become president and say whatever the hell he wants, then I can do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ash? What do you think?
I feel like since he got into office, it's a scary, scary world.
Right.
But I definitely feel like if he became president, you can definitely do whatever you like to do.
Hell yeah. This stuff is not right, man. Like it's just, and it's only getting worse. And it's like they don't really have an answer for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure the house. What was it? The media lady. What is she called?
Which one?
The house. What's the lady that speaks for him?
Huckabee?
Yes.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I know damn well when she heard that shit, she must have been like, yo. Like how I'm even like get a chance to even like what can I say?
Did you hear? There's another thing that came out. Something he said to this Asian woman that works in the White House. She was the first time meeting President Trump, and she was like delivering like papers to him or whatever. And he asked her where she was from, and she was like New York. He's like, no, where are your people from?
Oh God!
And she was like, my parents are Korean. And then so he decides to say, why don't we have the pretty Korean lady work out things with North Korea for us?
Wow!
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Is that like an HR issue? Is that in a policy book somewhere?
That's a presidential issue. That's the issue.
Do you have that anywhere in there? Like, wow. I mean, is this a guideline you can say stuff? I mean, can you like?
And then apparently, I think it was either yesterday or today, Trump had to be reminded or told that not all welfare recipients are black. And his response was, really? What are they? I'm not making this up. These sound like really bad jokes, but they're not jokes.
No,
these are real.
It is funny.
These are real things that I'm reading.
I know, but it's hilarious the fact that this guy says these things and he gets away with it every chance that he can. And it's like it's like okay, so when are they going to impeach him? Like they're just not going to do it.
I don't know, huh?
Well, my grandma's been waiting every morning on TV. Like that's the only thing she does is wake up hoping.
Let's watch CNN.
And just CNN like something's going to happen here. And
there was a guy that someone on CNN interviewed from the White House, and this dude was a clown. I'm pretty sure he was drunk on air. I'm fairly sure he was drunk. What's his name? Spencer, something like that. I forget what his name is.
Spencer.
Some dude that works for Trump in the White House came on CNN to interview about the book that came out, Fire and Fury. That's like the expose on the White House.
Oh, that guy.
And the guy they interviewed from the White House was slurring, blinking all slow. I'm pretty sure he was drunk. Like I'm fairly certain that he was drunk on air. And it was probably one of the worst interviews. He wouldn't answer any of the questions. He kept derailing it.
He wants to push that red button so bad, yo. I know he does. He's waiting. I think he just wants to do something. You think he's gonna get reelected, Ash?
He hasn't.
No.
You don't think so?
I just don't understand why he's not dead yet.
Because he
Oh my
so
God!
I'm sorry.
It's because he's white.
Yeah, that's what it
That's
is.
exactly what it is. It's
I
'cause
can
he's white.
understand that, but like,
Yeah.
why isn't he dead yet?
Pose the question again.
I don't want that to happen. I'm not saying like kill him, but I'm just saying I don't understand.
Why he's not? Okay, well, listen, right? Well, this is being recorded, and
It's free speech. It's free speech.
it's
You know what I'm
free
saying?
speech. But if any FBI
just
tapes
don't
come
understand.
up, like, do you know her? I'm like, listen, man. Look, I met her that day. I didn't know. Okay, what was going on? I was intoxicated. I didn't hear anything.
Sorry.
Nah, you fine. No, you're fine. You just say why you ain't dead yet. You know
I'm
what I
just
mean?
saying.
No, I say worse things on Twitter, so you're fine.
You are okay.
I don't want to be so. I just don't understand. I can see why, but I just don't understand.
Well,
I at him on Twitter,
all the time.
I really do.
Just kill yourself.
Well, guess what?
I say that. I say exactly that. I say, please do it in front of your family or live on TV
Yeah, I'm
or
not
something.
gonna do it.
Well, you know what, Mr. Trump? I was thinking about driving all the way 2 hours down there, taking a large van and blasting this song. We're going to come back on the other side. We back. Deadly Grind Radio, the Terrance Show, live full effect. We in the building. We got the lovely Ashley in the building. We talking about Trump and some of the things he have said. Ashley said he should be dead by now. I was like, wow. You know, it's a lot going on. What we talked about. You know, I think that now, with him saying that, you know, he doesn't want nobody coming to this country. Those people from Africa and Haiti coming to America. He said he prefer people like, people from immigrants like Norway and things like that. The president said this. He has truly openly has pretty much said that he was a racist, I believe. And also, with that being said, a lot of things with the H&M thing, which everybody then elaborated on it already. I feel like I'm exhausted. Like I didn't even want to view my opinion on it. It's like,
Well, did you see the video that came out of South Africa? There's an H&M store in South Africa that
why we not doing that?
a bunch of protesters destroyed.
I bet you people from downtown, the H&M downtown, the one in Cherry Hill, people still shopping in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they still got 24 million followers on Instagram. So it's just like,
Whole bunch of white people just gonna go out and buy some shit.
no, I black people.
You talking about black people? You just focusing on black people still buying the clothes.
Yeah, they gonna buy it. Of course, the white people ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, I think that I'm just mad at the mom. You know, she just still wanted to check.
Yeah, she said.
But
I heard, not to cut you off, but I did hear she said that we were stupid. Like, with people, y'all stupid? Why y'all acting like this?
Yeah, well, basically, the thing is the hoodie wasn't being sold in America. It was all in the UK.
Doesn't even matter.
And over there, the word isn't seen as the same.
Because I guess
a common pet name for children, especially in the UK, is little monkey.
Yeah, it is.
Like parents like to refer to the children as little monkey.
Because you see the little Target things in Target. You see the little monkeys and all that, the little baby things. And I told my child's mom, I said, I don't want my daughter wearing the little monkey T-shirts.
I don't think that it was made to be the way that it was made. But I think that because of the fact that it was on a little black boy, it really, like, by them actually having, the model wear that was the problem. If it was on a white kid, we would not have this. Like, it would not be
of course not.
reach.
No, but over here in America, what do they call us? Grease monkey, boy.
Oh wait, grease monkey's a different thing though. Grease monkey's like a person who works on a car.
Well, I'm just using the example of it. It all ties in. Think about it. If I was working on a car and a white guy called me a grease monkey, who you talking to, man? What are you saying? What are you trying to say about me?
What if he responds like, I'm a grease monkey myself. I work on motorcycles.
I don't believe him. I was like, no, you trying to cover it up. Meet me after work at 3 o'clock. I just didn't think. No, you knew exactly what you were saying. I think this is all stirring the pot, man. Race. I mean, to be honest, what you said too. You said that it's viewed differently, but let's talk about soccer players over there that get bananas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist over there. I'm not saying that at all. I mean, even in there was one thing is when Trump was being elected, everyone liked to say I'm moving to Canada. but no one realizes that like Canada isn't some racial harmony place.
Yeah.
Like like when they had like one of the first black hockey players, the first thing they did was just throw bananas at them. They're on the rink.
Yeah.
Like it exists all over the planet.
Yeah, it does.
Just in different capacities, I guess.
It does.
Not one person moved. They can barely even cover their rent, and they talking about moving to another country. Anyway, let me
I agree.
Nobody's not going to move. The whole thing is that we've been facing these issues, and it's been going on and on and on. It's tapped to a point. Man, you might as well embrace like I know you don't like me, so what? What happens next? I mean, you get to the point you just get tired. We protesting, we putting up banners, raising the fist. I love all that shit, but at some point it's just like racism is just here, and we have to deal with it. It's here, we have to deal with it, and it is what it is.
I definitely think it's increased since Trump, though.
Yeah, it definitely did increase. But tomorrow, I'm not doing shit at work.
I don't think we have to deal with it. No.
You don't think I have to deal with it?
No, we don't have to
Why
deal with it.
you don't think something I got pulled over in 1 year?
No, we don't have to deal with that. That's the reason. That's the whole reason as to why people are protesting.
I mean,
No,
deal
you're
with
not
it
gonna-
maybe not so much deal with it in the sense that you have to put up with it, but deal with it in the sense that like we got to get rid of it.
Yeah. Yo, you know how many times I've been stereotyped? Somebody told me at the job where we work at, somebody was like, yeah, well, Terrance is from the hood, and he doesn't talk like that. I'm like, wait a minute. How you even know I'm from the hood, B? You don't know I'm from the hood?
No, they just
I'm
assume.
like, yo, I'm from Chestnut Hill, player. I'm not really from Chestnut Hill. I'm really from North, but you can't put that stamp on me and just say I'm from the hood, you know? Like, I could say, as a, you from the hood? You from West? Like, you from West?
Yeah, I'm from West.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
This did not go according to plan.
I didn't hit that on there. But you know, with these things being said, even coming to an environment where we have to be at, whether you're having a work establishment, a workplace, you know, you deal with people that may feel indifferent about the things that go on, and we all have to work together. You get what I'm saying? And you know, since he said, since he became in office, it's more openly than it's ever been. I mean, if you think about people getting promotions or things being, I think this is the year that we openly, fully express ourselves and all like that, but it's the year that they have done it the most too as well. And it's like, it's building up. That tension is building up. And it's only, and I tell people, before it gets better, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And we have to live in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too surprised about certain things that go on in this country anymore, let alone around the world. I mean, because, why do they hate? They don't understand. You know what I'm saying? When you don't understand, you're scared. You know how we fear. You know, they, excuse my French, anybody out there that's listening to what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway because of the truth of the thing. Do not take any offense of it. Shame you either. But I'm sure you have heard it too in your lifetime. Okay?
What?
I mean, they say, we have, guys have, we have a big, large, that's how they view us. Like, yeah, he must have a big, you know what I'm saying? And, white guys don't. I'm just saying shit, that's what they say. And that right there alone intimidates them. You know what I'm saying? And not every black guy probably doesn't have one, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to say here?
Stereotypes. Yeah,
scare tactics. So when you see a big, large black man or a black man, period, you know what I'm saying, in general, and these white people, they look at it, they're already judging from a standpoint. The darker you are, the violent you are. You know what I'm saying? Or even you can be passive aggressive, or if you voice your opinion, it's a problem. See, we've always been taught to obey, not to express. Because when you express, now you're being passive aggressive. Because who are you, this black person, telling me about my job? It's not that we're telling you, we're just telling you the situation. And that's the problem that they have with us. We may be right, but no matter how right that you are, they want to feel that they're right and you're wrong. And that bothers them, even when they leave. You learn something. Our capacity of learning is different. It's quick. It's understandable, adjusting to survival tactics in life out there. They'll put anybody in front. And when you walk in their presence, it's already judged. Only thing that we're good in is football, basketball. Puffy can't be on. It's sad. And we sit here and this is what we get. And we have to go off and smile every day. And you know what the sad part is as I talk about this? Not only do we got to worry about them, we got to worry about ourselves. We got to worry about our own people. It's messed up. We got to worry about our own people. You mad at me because of what? Right? Right, Marcus? I'm just saying in general, like, since you're here reading your book, you're not taking but let's talk, good brother. Let's talk. Right? And I know you have friends, right? I used to have friends, but that's beside the point. We black men, right? I don't really know you. You don't know me, right? The one point of the thing that we do as black men, first is we size each other up, right? Trying to get a feel for the other person. And that's only because of where we were raised and how we are. You read me like I'm reading you. You don't know me, I don't know you, right? It's not that you intentionally mean to, it's just that environment that we come from, we don't know, right? It's an instinctive mechanism that we have, right? They have, I'm not gonna say brainwashes, but they have put us in position to where as though we have to be like that. What we see, what we watch, and what goes on, right? Who you thought were your friends ain't your friends. People that have done things to you, it wasn't him, right? It was your own, right? Because the environment that we have, because we don't have what they have or the sources that they have, so it's almost like crabs in a barrel, right?
Well, it kind of this might work, right?
Yeah, go ahead, talk. Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
It kind of stems back to somewhere in the '80s, where beforehand we had more of a brother sister kind of mentality. It was more communal. You know, you walk down the street, you see another black man. Hey, how you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? You know what I'm saying? You take care of each other. But somewhere around the '80s, when crack hit the streets, it became, oh, I can make money off of this. So I don't really care about my brother and my sister because I'll sell to them just to keep my own family fed or just to keep myself fed. So a lot of people did kind of gain that mentality around that time, and it kind of changed the way that we all deal with each other on a grand scale.
It do. It's like now we the whole time, right? Because I don't know what's in the mind there, and we could talk. We could always talk about racism. I tell people all the time, we can always talk about racism, but it's like, we talk about it, but it's like, I can't be really mad at Josh right now. I know what Josh's intention is, okay? Josh can talk to me, but Josh ain't coming after me. He can go home, live his life, do what he does, you know. I gotta worry about, I'm just using, I'm not trying to be stereotypical here. I'm just using the name. I want people to think, why you got to say that? I'm just saying.
Jaheim?
Yeah, I got to worry about Jaheim. I got to worry about Jaheim. Because Jaheim got here. Jaheim just came to the job. I've been on the job. Jaheim looking to come after me. Oh, he's the one that's doing this. Oh, I got to come after him. Not trying to conquer yourself and be a better person. I got to conquer the brother that's next to me that can help me. Like, why? And you know what they do? It's called divide and conquer. So now they're like, oh, look at this. And they watch. That's one thing people do. They watch them. Look at this, look at this, look at this. He doesn't like him. Why? I don't know, because he's doing better than him. And they think that's a joke. And that only does it stem from at your job, when you get off of work, you got to worry about when you catch a train. It's too much to handle. So when Trump says these things, it's like, it gets to a point we could talk about it, but so what? So what? Yeah, he's a racist. So what? At least we know what we getting from him. But what do I know if I'm getting from the man standing next to me that we supposed to be sticking together? I don't know jack shit. Nothing. We're the same color, but it may not be the same intention because they're thinking about who? Themselves. I don't like myself. I don't like what people told me about myself. So why should I give a damn about what he's doing? I don't care if you're white, you're black, I don't give a shit. I gotta do what I gotta do. And some people got that mentality and it's messed up. Instead of asking, right, Ash, how did you do that? Well, how can you put me on? Sometimes people want to help just because. It ain't no dime or nothing. Just help. Like, how you gonna FaceTime me while I'm out on the air, man? Like, you're having a deep conversation, people flooding in and everything. So, what do you say, Ash? It's from a black woman's perspective. I've spoken on how I feel about it, but from a black woman's perspective. What do you feel?
I feel.
This shit got serious.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know, quiet and everything.
I didn't know you were going this road.
But because we were talking about it, and I feel like we're gonna talk about it, I didn't want to joke with it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like that there's always going to be that. But if you hate it so much, then you have to be the opposite. I realize as a black woman that it is almost exactly to what you just said. But if I do see people acting this way or how people feel about me, I have to be the exact opposite. It's been so many times where I go into the office and I, not that I talk about this all the time, but I feel like we have conversations with a woman, like, you know, you know her. Yeah, I'm just going, you know, I'd be like, oh, girl, yes, you look good, girl, like, you do you. Like, that's what's up. You have to be that individual. If you don't like, if you, I feel like just putting that energy in the air and around other black women, or, you know, I feel like I have to put that good energy out rather than trying to step on other people's toes and everything like that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to feel that energy around me. So that's not what I create. If I see somebody looking nice, or if I see somebody doing good things, you gotta let them know, that shit was popping. All right, that was good. All right, what? Like, just like you said, how did you do that? Like, if you want to, not that you want to be like it or whatever, but you want to compliment it, rather than, knowing who you are as an individual, there's no way that you can absolutely hate the person on the side, you know.
But people actually hate themselves, and that's the part where people. That's what happens when you trying to be nice and you have a good aura about you, whatever the case may be. This is what happens. They be like, oh, she thinks she all that. She thinks she just come in and just be like she just nice and all that, blah blah. And it's not you, it's them and how they feel. You know? We're going to come back on the other side. Somebody said something about H&M. Where were you at? We were talking about it. We've been talking about it for a while. What's up? Yes, they had the green little monkey shirt on. All right. What you got to say? Comment on it. Let me know. And I can't even pronounce your name on here, so you got to Shabu something, Stevie Wonder. Let me know. We're going to come back on the other side. Here it is. Band called Mercy. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. Daily Grind Radio, the Terrance Show with Lava Full Effect, man. We got some real special people in the building today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say even the cameras, man.
Mine is like 4 other people.
4 other people?
Mine is like 4.
4? Yeah. Okay, we got Village of Smoke in the building. Huh? Village of the Smoke. Yeah. All right, I'm sorry, man. Village of the Smoke. I was practicing the whole time for that, but I knew somebody was going to tell me. I just didn't want to get wrong and then somebody get mad at me. So I want to say this to y'all. Y'all have a very unique style about yourselves and the music that I heard, with the fashion and everything that y'all got going on. How did y'all even come up with the name? Let's get into it. How did y'all even come up with the name Village of the Smoke? What was it? What?
I'm gonna say something and then they gonna say something.
Okay.
I told them to change their name.
Really?
Yeah.
And why was that?
Because it was whack.
Well, what was it before?
It was SEMG.
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I'm not getting down with that.
And what was it for? Why was it SCMG? What was it that
It was some old dream that ain't come true.
What was the dream?
It was the old
Let's talk about this, man. Let's crack. Look, let's get into this, man. I want to go from the start to the finish of this, and this because I'm gonna tell you, the music is good, right? It's totally something different beyond what you hearing in Philly now. It has a different sound. I like it. I like what it's standing for, the fashion and everything. So let's get into it. So it went from there. So what was I want to know from a radio perspective, from a person that's going to be a fan, what was it? Like, what was the dream? Let's talk about it. What's up?
It started out with him and Steve as SCMG, and then they formed with
They formed with me and Wagner. After SCMG was formed, it was like initially IAL, It's All Love. It was always about just like the community, just the combination of one hearts coming together. Like, it was all about the clan from the beginning. So I was watching an anime one day, and I was like, if this is gonna be all about the clan, it's all about the village, and the village of the smoke came to be. It's all about the clan, just that family embrace. Everybody that come in to the village is automatically family. That's all it's about.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, can I be part of the village then? I'm just saying. Say no, but I know what y'all mean.
Yeah.
So, you know, with everything that y'all had that's going on, you know, I would say that just listening to the unique music that y'all do have, because I guess it's all, you know, when I heard the music, everybody has their separate things that they do, engineering, fashion, and things like that. Which one is in the fashion? You do the fashion thing, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the fashion and what's going on. I saw the sneaks.
I just like putting stuff together. That's really it. I just like putting different stuff together.
Do you make it yourself?
Nah, most of the time I don't. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. I know a lot of people that make clothes though.
Cause I feel like when fashion, to me, when you deal with fashion, not a lot of people can pull off their own. Like, that's a style for you, right? And it's unique that you got it. It's dope.
That's the main thing.
Style. Yeah, style.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot of people can do the whole style thing. Now, do you dress them as well, or do you like not dress you, but like?
I style them for certain stuff.
Yeah. Really? So like, is it any particular a show where that y'all go to that y'all have to put on like certain different type of things, or is it?
Nah, like
shows we do all black.
Yeah, most of the time.
Just color coordination.
Yeah. Color coordination?
Yeah, that's mostly it most of the time. Just keeping that theme
It's
together.
about to be dark gray, so we can let them know it's really smooth.
That's deep. I like that. Dark gray. So it'd be like some dark gray, like what?
Everything dark gray.
Dark
No
gray.
matter what it is, it's all gotta be dark gray.
Dark gray glasses,
All that.
chains, whatever you got going on.
Yeah, I lost my Jesus piece before I got here, yo.
How you do that?
With the 16 karat?
Yeah, I lost that shit.
So let's talk about the documentary.
It's like, no.
I know, because you wouldn't be sitting up here like you is. I was sitting there scared, like, wait a minute, he lost and he just come? Like, I'm scared as shit right now. I don't know what to think. Let's talk about the documentary and what's going on with you guys as far as with that. That's what I really want to talk about with you guys. So what made y'all come up with the documentary and things of that nature as far as with that? Is it like going from the start to the finish again, or is it?
Well, you talking about the old boy documentary?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a project me and him worked on years ago, and I was the editor, and I was just, just going through all the footage and just trying to find something to do, and then I just made it that whole thing, and then we was done years ago, and then we just sat on it.
Sat on it.
Yeah.
So y'all want to release it again?
Yeah.
Or
It wasn't ever
you
released.
release? Okay.
Yeah.
But
But
y'all want-
yeah, it was an accident. We started out just filming because we needed to get footage of like what was going on at the time, and then it turned into a whole bunch of footage, and then it turned into vlogs, and then we didn't put all the vlogs out, and then all of the vlogs turned into documentary.
It's funny, like, so we live in Philly. Philly is all based upon hip hop, a unique sound that you always hear with the lyrical content. You know, you got the Meek Mills, you got the Gillies, you got all of that. You know, and then when you hear somebody like Uzi Vert, which he clearly said that he's not a rapper, he's a rock star. That's fine. I give him that. I give him his lane. Now, if I would have never known he was from Philly of that. But to say this, to hear people that's different, that's from the city, that have that outlet to showcase their talent just as well as you guys. You know, because y'all don't bring, I feel like y'all bring a different style than what we always hear from Philly. So by y'all going around, is there ever like a time like, yo, where y'all from? Y'all be like from Philly. Like tell me, because I really want to know, because I accepted it, the fact that with outlet media, now we get to hear more talent than just what we always heard. You know, because when we was doing the DVDs and stuff like that, it was just them. You know, just the rappers. Now, since the outlet, now all the talent coming out. So how was that going out, and what people would say? I would, you know.
Me first, everybody think I'm from Compton.
Really?
Yeah, everybody think I'm from the West Coast.
Wait, let me see sleeps, man. How you? Oh, okay. What was it? Like, what was it about?
I don't know. Ever since I was, I don't know, high school maybe. But I did used to live in San Diego for like a year when I was a kid.
Okay.
I'm a Philly nigga though, you feel me?
Right, I feel you.
But I think it's just because I'm real chill and laid back and I don't really get into, I guess, what the typical Philly nigga get into.
Mm-hmm.
And my music choice is just real vibey. Mm-hmm. So everybody, you know, I don't know. I really, at one point, I just didn't understand that everybody, my old head, when he met me a couple years ago,
mm-hmm.
he was like, yo, if you ain't tell me you was from West Philly, I thought you was from the West Coast. So,
wow.
Yeah.
But did you, in that year that you was out there, did you change your
6 years old.
How old were you?
I was 6.
Oh, you were 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I was 6. Well, okay. All right. I mean, maybe. Yeah.
But one thing I did realize is that my favorite rapper, like 50, I guess all his production was like West Coast based, so, you know.
So you just took it.
And I like smoker music, shit like that, so everything was just like this West Coast.
Okay. So that's where it goes. So what?
Everybody think I'm from New York, like Brooklyn.
Really?
Yeah.
This is very like this is crazy. So, who thought that? Like somebody in Philly thought you?
A lot of people that I've met in Philly and like the little creative scene that like we cultivated, think or thought that I was from Brooklyn, or people that just see me like on the street, and people that first meet me, they'll think I'm from like Brooklyn. Where a few people have said LA, somewhere in LA.
Wow, man, this is like pretty crazy to hear, because it's like the judgmental part.
But I'm from down the street.
Down the street. See, that's crazy. You from Germantown?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. See, so it's just amazing to me how people automatically just think just because of who you are that you have to. I guess here in the city, people just think you just have to be a certain way and look a certain way or whatever like that. I ask first. You know what I'm saying? Where you from? Oh, okay, cool. You know, because everybody, you know, was raised different, right?
Yeah.
What they say about you?
They
Miami, right?
No. I mean, like, whenever I encounter somebody that asks me where I'm from, they can never, like, they would never think I'm from Philly. They just tell me they don't know where I'm from, and I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way I could put it. The funny thing, I'm from West. I've been from West for, like, ever since I was a young boy. Yeah. So it's like, it's just when you come across people that ask you that question, it's just like, I don't know.
You like, what do you think? You know what? It will create a real good topic if somebody was to ask you that again. I'm like, really? Just be like, okay. So tell me what you think and why you think that. You know what I'm saying? I would just let them sit there and talk and get amused by it, because people can be so judgmental about it and just analyze. You be sitting there and they're like, yeah, oh okay. No, I'm from down the street.
Right.
You know. So what's some of the shows y'all got coming up soon?
We don't got no shows planned.
Not right now.
We just did 2 shows.
2 shows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where? And
right off of Germantown there. Yeah. Germantown and Johnson, whatever that little place is right there.
Tell me about that. How was that when y'all was there? What was the experience? Because I know when people see y'all and they was just, because I know it's like when they see it, they're like, okay, what's going on? What's this about? Mm-hmm. Like, what was that show? What all happened with that?
There's a lot going on that night, but the reaction I got, same reaction I get every time. Yo, where you from? West Coast? Nah. Boy was like, oh, you hot. I fuck with you. You hot.
Some people was asking us why we won't be famous yet. Like, why we ain't out there. I'm just like, I don't know, bro.
You know what? I'll say this, man, and I'll be frankly honest with you. You know, I think a lot of people now, especially in this, people are not looking for that deal. Independently is where it's at now, and it's because it's like the whole point when you sign the contract, that's just so people can just know who you are. You know, it's that breach, that outlet. You know what I mean? Get you another. Now you can just put it on YouTube. You can put it on your gram. Now you got places from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? He's asking why you're not famous yet. Well, now you know him. Right? Now you know him. Okay, now you know who they are. Right. And then that's how it continuously, and it just keeps going and going and going. It's all about that networking part of it all. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and it's not, I feel like being yourself in itself and being who you are will make you go a further way. Mm-hmm. You know, especially with the name that y'all have and the way y'all set up. You got a hell of a manager here. Like, definitely. Like, for real.
You gotta meet our other manager.
Where he at? What's up, Wade?
He had to watch his son tonight.
Oh, all right.
It's all good. You're gonna meet him.
Yeah, tell him I said what's up, man. Tell him I said what's up.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool. So tell me about the song Air Force. Who was it? Which one is it?
That'd be me and Drew right here.
Oh, yeah, you did camera too.
Yeah, okay. We all do everything.
Y'all do everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every one of us.
We all touch the camera.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So y'all all do all the editing. Before I get into it, there's like so many questions I want to ask you. So it's like, because like so much, y'all do the cameras and everything.
No, we all smut the camera. The camera is smut.
This is classic. No, that's dope. Yeah. That's dope. And so that being said, so I guess when y'all just all being a team, y'all all have to do so one slack off, one pick up. Mm-hmm. Not slack off in the sense of not doing their job.
Everyone has a specific set role.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody, but it's like everybody know what it is without it being said.
Mm. So is it like?
So yeah, like you said, somebody need to pick up. Like if someone's not there, can't be there, then you know someone is there too.
So if y'all was in the studio and it feels like in the studio, y'all sitting there, right? And let's say y'all all four of y'all have to come up with something. Does anybody particularly write each other verses, or y'all just all help each other out?
No, everybody write their own verses.
I mean, look, I'm just asking, man. Ice Cube root for everybody. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look.
This is the smoke.
The hook sounds different, though.
Yeah, it was really creative.
If everybody working on a record, some people might work on the hook. Like more than one person might work on the hook.
Unless you ask for actual help. Like sometimes I might get in the jam, I might go to Drew for a hook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, specifically, like you know what I'm saying. So
For that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah. So I want to get into Air Forces. I heard this song. I thought it was dope, and it was you and y'all. Me and Drew worked that. So tell me a little bit about it.
Man, can I tell it from my perspective?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more exciting.
Oh wow.
Whatever, bro.
Just because you was at the computer making it the whole time.
Whatever, bro. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
So
It better be exciting.
it was crazy. So I wasn't there for a few days. I don't know why, but I had came into the studio, and he was like, "Yo." Matter of fact, he wasn't even saying nothing to me. He was just because there was people there. He was at the desk, and I just came in and he was talking, and then next thing I know, the beat comes on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, this shit sound fucking crazy. And then the hook came in, and I was like, yo, it's a rap.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, nobody's on this joint. What is going on here?
Yeah.
He was like, no, it's just it. I'm like, what are you doing? You're not doing a verse. He's like, it's just here, bro. I'm like, all right. And then he was like, well, you know what I mean? Such and such shit, he was gonna write to it. Such and such shit, he was gonna write to it. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be alone. I came back to it a week later. Nobody had wrote to it. I wrote to it, and then like a day later, lead that joint. And then I was like, Lil, you might as well hop on this thing. And then he finished it off.
Just took it from there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, Air Forces, man. Yeah. Deli Grind Radio, the Terrance Show. We back full effect. We in the building, man. We got the This what I want to say, right? This is what I want to say. You know what I mean? From what I heard of it, man, I was listening to the song, man, and I had it playing in my room. So my brother came in there. Yo, he was like, "Oh, this." Right? And I was just like, why? I said, who it sound like? I ain't even tell him. I'm not even gonna tell you. I said, who you think it is? I don't know. It sound like this is exact words to me. He was like, it sound like Onyx or something like that. And I was like, nah. I was like, no, ain't Onyx. And he's like, no, not at all. He said, well, where they from? I said, where you think they from? To go back to what you were saying when you said Brooklyn, I was like, he from New York? I was like, no, he's not from New York. He's like, bro, I was like, where they from? I was like, they from Philly. He was like, this is words. This is what he said. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I was like, yo, this is why I was asking y'all, do y'all hear it so much? Because of that.
All the time.
Yeah, I was like, he said, what's the name of the group? I said, Village of the Smoke. So he was like, Village of the Smoke. He was like, yeah. So he looked y'all up. He was like, oh, all right. He was like, damn. He's like, I could have swore. He said, you sure they from Philly? I was like, yo, they're from Philly. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first impression he heard when he did the song. So I wanted you to tell me about it because I just wanted to know what was going through your heads when y'all wrote the song and to hear it from a person who just first heard it, you know how it was. Do y'all ever feel...
I understand that man goes to Air Force.
Yeah. But let me ask you, do y'all ever feel like y'all being a group, do you ever feel like y'all the underdog or anything like that? Do you ever feel like, because y'all so different and y'all in your own lane, do you ever feel like...
I don't really care.
Okay.
Honestly, underdog, but like to feel like an underdog,
No.
I'm like, it's just a lot of good people out here
Right.
that don't get a chance. So it's just like, you'll get your chance when you get it. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep working towards it. That's all.
Right.
Because we dope, man. That's the only reason why we all like really fuck with each other.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
It's all about coming up from nothing, for real. The story is what counts.
Yeah, that's what counts.
Yeah.
Building the legacy, right? I think a lot of people forget that. You want me to tell? Okay. Oh, I ain't know. Okay, cool. This is crazy. You just don't want to tell me. You just want to hear. Okay,
No,
cool.
I didn't want to talk over.
Okay,
what's
cool.
going on.
All right, cool. You did a little text. Okay, cool. Yeah, you texted me. Okay.
Well, why y'all do that? I have a question for y'all. So since we were just talking about like where people think you guys are from, where do you think that you get your style from? Like just growing up. I mean, hearing the song that was hot, but like where do you think you get your inspiration from? By the way, I really like your glasses, and I just wanted to say something about it. Yeah, your glasses.
Thank you.
I mean, both of your glasses hot, but I just had to say something because the aviators. But anyway, yeah, we can start with you too. By the way.
I know, like I said before, 50. I was a big 50 Cent fan, and I just like that real groovy shit, and I love Dr. Dre's beats. Pharrell. Man, every time I make a song, I hear where the inspiration came from afterwards, and I be tripping out because I be like, I remember I didn't used to rap, you know what I'm saying? So I used to be like, man, how niggas be coming up with dope ass shit like that. And now I'm making it, and I know where it's coming from every time I make it. You know what I mean? Like 2 weeks after I make it, like literally, the song will come on, I'll be like, damn.
What about you?
I pull from everywhere to be like super honest, but when I was younger, I had like a few artists that was like my majors that like I pulled from all the time. One was Lupe, and that was like when I really got deep into like flipping words around and like really being a lyricist. Before that, it was Lauren Hill, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Mika Soul Child, The Roots, all that neo soul, that whole neo soul era.
Okay.
I think that's what's missing. I mean, would you like in Philly? Like we don't have it like used to.
Yeah. But it's not gonna be like you heard it before, but it's definitely coming back.
Yeah, it is. It's getting there.
You ever heard Maya Simone?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I never heard it, but I heard the name. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about Sippy Cup.
Sippy Cup?
Mm-hmm.
How'd y'all even come up with that name, yo?
Because of the line in the verse.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell that one. All right, so this is how it went, right?
Okay.
So Drew came to me because he was watching a movie, and he was like, "Yo, it's the sound off this certain part of the movie that I need."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna check it out." He was like, "Yo, I need this joint." I'm like, "All right, Drew, I got you." So like a week went by, I completely forgot about it, and then he came after me like another week. He was like, "Yo, did you put together the joint I was telling you about?" I was like, "Oh shit, you know what? I'm here. Let me do it now. Knock it out." I got into it, went to a trance, came back out. The beat was made. Everybody was just like, yeah. And then Drew was just like, all right, time to go. Drew mode, boom. He did his thing. Then H was like, I gotta get on this, John. Because H always saying that. He like, I gotta get on this, I gotta get on that. And like, all right, bro. But he take a long time too. But this particular time, he was just like, I'm getting on this, John, now. And everybody's like, all right, cool. So, yeah, that's just how it went. It was like a pushback. Mm-hmm. And then once I heard the sound, I was just like, I already know what I got to do on it. And boom, just threw it out there. The Magicians did their thing on it, and it came out fire.
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into sippy cup. You know what I'm saying? Right here, man. Hold on. Let's get into it right now. Let's go. We back, Deli Grind Radio, the Terrance Show. We back for effect, man. Listen, man, Village of the Smoke is in the building. Listen, man, that one verse, what was it? Hold on, what was it? What is it? I can't even. That was.
That's funny. Yeah, that's me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh man. Unapologetic, huh? I'm tired, man. You can leave now. I'm gonna go get me a bowl of cereal.
That's
He's on the
Listen, we're gonna come back on this. I'm gonna play some more music because H did send me some other music for the play right now. So I'm gonna play some regular music and we'll come back with your stuff. We'll come back on the other side, y'all. Yeah. Okay, we back. Deli Grind Radio, it's the Terrance Show. We back. We live before effect. We in the building, man. It's a lot going on right now in the studio, man. Like, let me ask y'all guys seem like y'all be having a lot of fun, man. Because I'm just looking, I'm just watching. Because he acting like, yo, man, what's funny? I just like the group, man. The energy's just there, man. Because it's like y'all have these secret. Like, I'm watching everybody. I'm very observant. So it's just like y'all just mind reading each other. And I'm just like, yo, what the hell they talking? They saying some shit about me? Shit. I'm like, what's this?
The village, man.
Yeah, man. It's like, what? I mean, what's this? What is this conversation about right over here, man?
Katie like to do drugs, you know.
That's too far. That's
Ron, this y'all do? That's what you saying?
No! I said that joke is too far. That's
Yeah, we got plenty of the smoke in the building, man. It's just, I just want to make sure, man. I know, because I'm just connecting dots over here, man.
How you gonna tell somebody?
It's a lot of smoke, but
That's cool. I can deal with that. Because your manager called me. He was like, yeah, they want to know if y'all can smoke before I come in. I was like, damn, it's not my place. Like, no. Yeah, so I was like, man. So I was like, did they smoke before they got here? Or did they smoke at all?
smoking all the time.
Yeah, okay, good. As long as you did, I can't imagine to know if y'all wasn't smoking. And what
We'll
was that?
be the same.
Just be sober as shit.
Yeah, just be sober.
Did it get to a point where it gets irritated when y'all sober?
No, hell yeah. The other day, we went all the way to South Philly to get some free weed, like with no gas. You know what I'm saying? Like we needed that.
How did you do that?
He was so scared. He got all the way down there and was like, man, I don't think we're gonna make it. I was like, turn the fuck around. We're not doing this shit right now. We gotta get this weed. I asked the weed man for some money. Like, yeah, I really, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't the weed man, it was my homie.
Did y'all make it back without the gas, or?
Yeah, we made it back.
Really?
He was just paranoid. Went to
Bro,
go get the gas.
Was the gas light was on?
The line was on E.
Man.
And you just did. You was like, man, and you got back?
Man, it was a long night. I was like, yo, we gotta get this. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh man.
Listen, one day he told me he lived in fear, so that tells you everything
I ain't
about
gonna
him.
say that.
Oh,
He's a liar. What are you talking about? You say he used to live in fear.
I said,
And so that day, his fear came back to him, and it was about to stop him from getting his beat.
What I said was,
if he wouldn't have feared
religion had me living in fear. That's why I don't believe in religion no more.
Okay.
That's what I said.
We on the same alliance. I agree. I agree.
Either
Yeah.
way, look, he still was fearing. I don't fear nothing. And I was like, nigga, let's go get this.
He was real scared. Yeah, he was
I was scared. I can't roll with scary niggas.
Yeah, get that weed.
Man.
Yo, he came me like 4 times that
And
day.
look, we got there. When we got there, and my man gave me a shitload of weed. So I was like, see, we would have turned around, would have got nothing. You know what I mean?
Serving the air, we got over, and then no weed going back on E. So y'all had to go for a destination. That was the weed.
Like, we
I
was
mean,
already
to be
down
fair,
there.
it's a lot of niggas
Mm-hmm.
in one spot.
Yeah, everybody got
Niggas don't have no bud.
It's just
Yeah, it's not a good situation.
not good.
We herbivores.
I took out the trash that day.
That was weird.
Never
I was looking at it like, what? This nigga took out the trash? That was good.
So since we get into places with no, so since going all the way down to South Philly on even no weed, let's get into Cousin Debo rolling deep. All right, so let's get into it, man. On the Terrance Henry Show, man. Yeah. We back, man. W Brown Radio, the Terrance Henry Show. We back with full effect, man. We in the building, man. It's just like, yo, this has like really been a real interesting like interview for me. Like it really has. The fact that y'all come in, cause first when y'all came in, y'all was like real chill, and I was like, yo, how long is it gonna take for them to like really open up? As soon as we talking about weed, boom. I said I had to get something. I said I gotta get something out of them, man, because this was like, oh man, what's going to happen next? So that song right there, was that from the story you told me about the weed, or?
Nah.
Okay, what was that story about?
That was just me and Psalms in the studio, like a far shit in Lansdale at his crib. I love his apartment and shit. Got a nice little apartment. And no, that was like one of the first times I think I made a song on the spot. You know what I'm saying? He made the beat from scratch, and then just went in his little booth and laid that drum. And I think I wrote to it at the Village, and then finished the record back at the Village or whatever. But I didn't even like the hook at first because it was so regular. You know what I'm saying? I like to be like real witty and like really creative and like figure things out, like the Belly Rub record. But when I ran it by everybody, it was like, nah, keep it. So I was like, all right, sure.
Gotcha, man. Village of the Smoke in the building, man. I really like that joint. I really do. Because everything just went well with it as far as what we just talked about, and it just popped right on. You know what I mean? It hit right on the nose, right about there,
We
man.
got the hydraulics in the video. We got the lowrider in the video. Shit, yeah.
So let me ask y'all a question before we get into the next song, man. What's y'all plans for this year, 2018? Like, what's the goal?
This year, I say we already got the music and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Production and traveling, just make it move.
Make it move.
Yeah.
Yeah, people getting to know who we are.
Yeah.
Us stepping out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you already got that vibe to y'all. Like y'all, like it just feel like that. Most artists that don't get, that's still on the hunt, they kind of like shy or whatever. Y'all just came in like, yeah, man. So let's talk. I'm like, okay, what you got for us? Let's go. A lot of people come in a little nervous, a little timid, or whatever. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many artists that come in are nervous, and especially the ones that done radio before are nervous when they come in. Not all, but some that I've interviewed, they was like, "Yo, man," I was like, "Was I okay? Was I alright?" I'm like, because at the end of the day, we just talking.
See, the thing about us, we would be ourselves. That's why I'm like,
Y'all sure is that? I can see that, man. I can see.
Yeah, this ain't even all of us, so you got like, what's this about like?
It's half.
Yeah, it's half.
a lot of energy, man.
It's half the energy right here.
Yeah, because
That's
I was.
what I mean. Like, it be a lot of niggas.
Yeah,
So,
that's.
on a vegetarian diet, that's one of the main things that you consume.
Yeah. Because I was like, man, shit, man. He's in Village of the Smoke. So I was like, He says a lot of them. So I was expecting at least about a good
We
15.
just didn't have the other car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was?
Mm.
See, I ain't got no problem with nothing about going anywhere or nothing like that.
No.
Y'all walk in, they be like, nah, we're not gonna try them.
Fuck with it,
Yeah, I
fuck with it.
I know, yeah.
Like, yo, y'all niggas look like. And then when we perform, it's another whole,
It's a whole nother thing now.
Yeah.
Talk about it. What's the whole other thing? Because I want to know.
It's just that, you know, I guess the perception is just a bunch of niggas you don't know, never seen before.
Right.
And then, oh, they performing tonight. Oh, all right, oh damn, them niggas is hot. You know what I mean?
It's always
What I always get at the end of those shows is, y'all don't belong here.
Wow.
We just every job we do, it's like
So, do you ever ask them why we don't belong here?
no. They say it. Y'all don't belong here.
They say that like why? They say it all the time. Why ain't y'all known? Why ain't y'all over here? Why ain't y'all like?
And I'll be like, well, now you know us.
About to be the new thing now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now you
But
know
like
us.
how Sonny said, it's all about time and how
Trademark it before I get it. Trademark it before I get it. That'd be a dope shirt. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Why aren't y'all famous? Now you know us. Add to the collection, right?
Real shit.
Yeah, man. So tell me about the Adventure Time. What's this? Pop Tarts?
Yeah.
Adventure Time is hard.
That just sounds like a weed song in itself.
It's sort of integrated with pretty much just the whole turn up fun thing. I got inspiration one day. I was watching, like, sitting down. I was high as shit and watching Adventure Time, and I was like, it would be dope if somebody like integrated a hook and like made it relatable, where it was like real life, everyday thing compared to what was going on in the show. And I just wrote a hook, and one day my brother not here right now. He not here with us, but he's the other one that's on the track. He was playing his beat one day. I'm just sitting there listening to it. I didn't even intentionally like write the hook to it, but I'm like sitting there listening. I'm like, this joint hot. I'm like, let me hop in this joint real fast to see what this sound like, and then it just came together like that. Boom, bop, bang, like we just added.
Let's get into it. Man, we back. Billy Grind Radio's Terrance in the show. We live before the finish. Man, Village of the Smoke is in the building, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. That was dope. That was dope.
That was like.
That was like.
You should see this when we on the stage.
I know what. I believe it though. I believe it.
He just ain't want to destroy nothing.
Yeah, I would have got in trouble, man. I probably wouldn't even handle the show here after this. Listen, it is 8:02. Yeah, it's 8:02. I gotta cut short. But what we gonna do is
You should close out with belly rub.
belly rub. Belly rub on there?
We didn't get it. We didn't get it from the SoundCloud.
We didn't get it from the SoundCloud.
No.
Yeah.
Belly rub is on it. I gave you belly rub.
You gave me belly rub? Let me
Yeah.
see.
Sitting down in the drop home, man.
It's not on here.
You making breakfast.
Nope. It's not on here.
No, we were gonna download it from the SoundCloud, but I didn't get a chance to do that.
Yeah. But
yo.
no, but it's cool though. It's cool though. What I'll do is I'll play belly rub next Sunday. Just let you know, okay? Let y'all know. But man, it was definitely a dope show. I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate the amazing energy.
You too.
Yeah, man, definitely. Is anything that y'all want to say to anybody out there, your fans, anything, or anybody? Matter of fact, let everybody know where they can reach y'all at too as well.
Village of the Smoke on Instagram, and then y'all can find everybody on that joint.
Pretty much.
Village of the Smoke. At Village of the Smoke YouTube,
Everything.
Village of the Smoke Facebook, Twitter.
All one word. Village of the Smoke. No space in between. Village of the Smoke.
Yeah.
Of the Smoke.
Yeah, I'm the smoke.
And
He corrected me when I said yeah, I'm the smoke. Sorry.
We premiering his documentary in theaters March 31st.
So let's do this. It's coming out March 31st. How about in March? We come back on the show and talk about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure when you get a chance, or if you can, remind me, or I'll reach out to you just to make sure we can set a date in March.
Okay.
So it gets close. So matter of fact, if you want, you can do it right now while we on air.
Yeah.
That's-
We can do it a week before that.
Yeah, so let's see something real quick while we on air. I'm gonna tell you right now. So where we at March, and then you can confirm the date because I'm every Sunday. So let's do March. It's on the 31st, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's on a Saturday. So let's do the 18th.
Yep, that's cool.
The 18th. So boom, we on. So we back on the 18th, right? Y'all. So is all y'all gonna come back on the 18th?
Yeah, it'll be way more.
I know all y'all gonna come
need
back.
a lot more
I need
chairs.
a bigger studio. We need to do it out there.
Yeah, all right. I mean, cool. And it might happen. It might happen. So we're gonna take some pictures and then we're gonna roll out. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it's the Terrance Interview Show, man, the best show in the world. AKA we got Village of the Smokers in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. See y'all back here on March the 18th. And we out, man. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.